everybody. Welcome again to our series on financial fitness. We are talking about stock market secrets, the way to wisdom and wealth, Warren Buffett style. I'm your host, Imhotep Ramses II, also known as Omar Lyons. Please feel free to visit us on our Facebook page, Omar Imhotep Ramses Lyons, or our business page, facebook.com/omarlyons.org. So today we're going to be talking about stock market secrets, and one of the major secrets is dividends. Dividends are basically when you invest in a company and the company pays you. Who does not like to get paid, yeah? Okay. So, whenever you buy a stock or a security, there are some companies that pay dividends, not all, but some do. Now, if you check with Warren Buffett, the greatest investor in the history of the world, as far as I know, he loves dividends, and he loves dividend stocks. In fact, dividends helped him to become the richest man in the world, and dividends led to compound interest and so on and so forth, because he would keep reinvesting his dividends. He also spoke about buying one share of Coca-Cola for $40 and reinvesting the dividends and having that $40 turn into millions. Now, we call this a stock market secret because it is like a sleeping giant. Not a lot of people are aware of the power of dividends, and not just dividends, but the characteristics of dividends. Now, not all companies that pay dividends are necessarily good companies. And right here, we should let you know this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not investing advice. It is for information, but it is for entertainment purposes only. We do not offer legal advice or tax advice or investment advice. Okay, so not all companies that pay dividends are necessarily good companies for your portfolio to invest in, because some companies, for example, might cut their dividends. If you look at their dividend history, this is why it's important to do your research before you do anything. Some companies cut their dividends. Some companies have been cutting their dividends. Some companies do not raise their dividend payout. Some companies raise their dividend payout, but it's very slowly, and for some it's inconsistent, and so on and so forth. So in terms of the dividends, it's a secret because there's so many aspects to it. Not a lot of people realize how powerful dividends can be. If you start to do your research and you look up dividend challengers and dividend champions, dividend aristocrats and dividend kings, then you'll take a look at some companies that are in a different class than a lot of other companies. So let's take a look at dividends. Let's say, for example, you start and you invest, let's say you invest $10,000. Okay? If you invest $10,000 into a company, let's get a brighter marker here, $10,000 into a company, and the company pays you a dividend yield of, let's say, 5% per annum, that's per year, 5%. That means that for your $10,000 that you have invested in that company, by the time the end of the year rolls around, that company should have paid you at least 5%. 5% of $10,000 should be $500. 10% would be $1,000, so 5% would be half of that, $500. That might not seem like a whole lot, but of course, the more you invest, the more your payout would be. So if you invest $1 million, right, and the company pays 5%, what's 5% of $1 million? $50,000, yeah? Okay. Let's put that over here to the side. Okay, so the whole thing is this. While you invested your $10,000 or your $100,000 or your $1 million, the company would pay you out 5% per annum. Now, typically, dividend payments are broken down into quarters. That means every 3 months. So every 3 months, they would pay you a certain amount. So if they're paying you 5% per year, then that means quarterly, it would be approximately 1.25%, 1.25%. Okay? So it would be about $125 every 3 months or every quarter. All right, and that's just based on this amount. However, one of the secrets is that a number of companies do not just pay out 5%, they keep raising their dividend payout. They keep raising their dividend payout every year. Okay, and that's a secret that a lot of people are not aware of. Warren Buffett is aware of that. He used that to his advantage to become the richest man in the world. All right, one of his sayings that he was purported to say is, I think he went to his wife or whoever it was, and he says, "Honey, the magic of compound interest is going to make us rich." Right? And he loves to talk about, if you want to get rich on Wall Street, you try to be greedy when others are fearful, and you try to be fearful when others are greedy. One reason for that is that when the prices of stocks fall, the dividend yields rise. So if you are patient and disciplined and you wait until the right time when the prices fall, then the dividend yield will go up. So let's say now the stock pays 5% and there's a big drop, the yield is going to go up. I don't know how much it will go up. It depends on the drop. So these are some of the secrets of investing in the stock market, Warren Buffett style. We advocate Warren Buffett because he's the champion of investing, and especially value investing, which is long term. And that's what we advocate. Not get rich quick, but slow and steady returns. He was purported to have made returns of approximately 20 to 22% per year consistently. And that's what he used to create his massive wealth, which kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. So anyway, this is our segment on dividend investing in our financial fundamentals series, Stock Market Investment Secrets, The Way to Wisdom and Wealth, Warren Buffett style. Again, I'm your host, Imhotep Ramses II, also known as Omar Lyons. Please feel free to visit us on our Facebook page. Like us, comment, subscribe. And our business page is facebook.com/omarlyons.org. We do offer consultations for anyone who is interested in getting started in investing in the stock market, but doesn't know how, doesn't know where to turn, doesn't know how much they need, and so on and so forth. All right, please feel free to reach out to us, connect with us, and we can get you started and squared away. Okay, so look out for our other series following in this. Look out for other episodes in this series, Stock Market Investment Secrets, The Way to Wisdom and Wealth, Warren Buffett style. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all your support, and have a great day. See you next time.